Welcome to Biomania. Today's topic is structure of flower. This topic I have taken from chapter 2, Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plant of 12th class biology NCERT. So let's begin. Structure of flower. The first part of the flower is calyx. It is made up of sepals. The second part is corolla. It is made up of petals. The third part is Androecium, made up of stamens. And the last part is Gynoecium, made up of pistils or carpels. Now let's understand these parts with the help of diagram. This is the diagrammatic representation of LS of a flower, showing different parts of the flower. The light green arrow shows the sepals. The red arrow shows the petals. The pink arrow shows the filament, which is long and slender. Attached to the filaments are the anthers, which are bilobed, shown with the help of dark green arrow. The purple arrow shows the style. Attached to the style is the stigma, shown with the help of dark blue arrow. Below the style is the ovary, shown with the help of light blue arrow. After going through the diagram, we have seen that flower is made up of four whorls of calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Okay. Now let's try to understand each whorl or each parts of the flower separately. So first part is calyx. As we have seen, calyx is made up of sepals. So sepals, as we go from down to top, is the first part. As we go from down to top, the sepal is the first part. Now, what is the function of sepal? The function of sepal is to protect the bud of flower when it is developing. When the flower is developing, the calyx protects the bud. Okay. The second part, corolla, is made up of petals. As you know, petals are mostly colored and bright. So the main function of corolla is to attract pollinators. It attracts the pollinators. Okay, so calyx and corolla are not taking part directly in reproduction, but they are helping in the reproduction of angiospermic plant. Okay, so how indirectly they are helping? Indirectly they are helping. First, the calyx is protecting the bud. If the bud is not protected, the flower will not develop into proper, whole, mature, perfect flower. Okay, and second, corolla, containing of petals which are bright in colors, attracts the pollinator, which helps in transformation or dissemination of the pollen grains. So though they are not directly taking part in the reproduction, but they are helping in reproduction. Now we will see the reproductive part of the flower. The main reproductive part of the flowers are C part, okay, Androecium, It is made up of this Androecium is the male part, male reproductive part, made up of stamens. Again the stamen, each stamen is made up of two parts. What are these two parts? These are filament, as we have seen in the diagram, filament, and second is the anther. Second part is the anthers. Now this filament holds the anther, and anthers are, these are helping holding the anther up, and this anther is bearing or producing pollen grains. Gynoecium is the female reproductive part. It is made up of pistils, or you can call them carpel. Pistils and carpels are the one and the same thing. Now again this pistil or carpel is made up of four parts. Number one is stigma, as we have seen in the diagram. Second is style, and the third is ovary, and inside the ovary are the ovules. So pistil is made up of stigma, style, ovary and ovules. This ovary becomes fruit after the reproduction, and this ovules becomes seeds after the reproduction. Okay, I hope you would have understood the structure of flower. We will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye.